So we've been working on converting a general chemistry class to a remote format using DataClassroom, Jupyter Notebook, nanoHUB, and Canvas. With the COVID-19 pandemic and the subsequent transition to online classes, many students aren't nearly engaged in their classes as they were in their in-person classes. I actually love online classes, although I was really looking forward to my bio labs, and it's looking like I'm not going to get to take any of my bio classes in a traditional format, which is disappointing. But a study also showed that students in online courses perform substantially worse than students in traditional in-person courses. And for that reason, we're going to be working on increasing student engagement by redesigning the labs they're doing and increasing their understanding of statistical analysis by using DataClassroom with Python and incorporating that into their Canvas modules. So some module ideas to engage students in statistical analysis. We're going to be starting off by just creating dry labs so students can just get a basic understanding of the differences between DataClassroom, Python, Excel, and how each program works. We're then going to be working on a food lab. This lab is going to simulate the common glassware analysis lab that first-year general chemistry students take, except students are actually going to be bringing food to their homes and weighing it at home, so there is still a hands-on element. We're also going to be doing simulation-driven labs, as a number of students have said they enjoy those. And we're also going to be trying an interesting CSI-type lab where the students will try and discover who the murderer is based off of statistical analysis. And again, all of the analysis for these can be done through DataClassroom or Python and then compared to Excel. So DataClassroom, as Dr. Yu said, is an online graphing platform with built-in data analysis functions. It can do t-test, chi-square goodness fit, ANOVA, etc. If you look to your right, you see a photo which should seem very familiar from the last presentation of a number of different tests that DataClassroom can do. Navigation is extremely easy with instructional videos, virtual assistants, and a guide. There's a number of educational advantages, which Dr. Reedy touched on. Students are able to easily display and organize their data, and it takes the students through statistical analysis step by step, which gives them a basic understanding of statistical analysis, which they can then build on as they go through their STEM education. In comparing DataClassroom to Excel, students can see the differences between the two, which then will help them get a better understanding of each program and then therefore a better understanding of statistical analysis. Incorporating DataClassroom into Canvas just gives the students a more streamlined structure, so they aren't having to memorize the names of different sites to go to. And then Python is an easier to learn programming language, and Jupyter Notebook is just a platform on which students can code with Python. It's a free online platform, and it makes it so students don't have to download additional software. Students can actually make graphs with Python, which they can then use for statistical analysis. So nanoHUB, which everyone heard about yesterday, we're going to be uploading our Canvas modules to nanoHUB. So hopefully other students can use it. And if they can use it at an earlier stage in their education, it will better prepare them for a more successful professional career in STEM. And then on our last slide, we just want to show the poster we actually originally created before we transitioned it into a slideshow. We had a number of people working on it, and our advisors were Professor Ashcroft from PCC, Dr. Chang from PCC, Dr. Faltons from Purdue University and nanoHUB, and Dr. Reedy from DataClassroom. So yeah, thank you everyone.